Welcome to Metal Gear Rising not modding. This is Metal Gear Rising Blindfolded Part 5. This one I think is my favorite, or my second favorite rather, right behind the prologue, the very first one I did, which I don't think much is gonna beat that. That was a really good one, really iconic.
You killed Monsoon. I'm impressed. The brains are in the server room undergoing training. Knock yourself out. Go nuts.
So this one basically proved that practice makes perfect. What I'm trying to do here is cut whoever the robot is, because I'm pretty sure that's required to actually progress in the level, is cutting her. Maybe it isn't, but I'm pretty sure. There we go. So I did do a bit more practice. That was a good start. An awesome Zandatsu. Oh yeah, we're also back to the same format. This one is... So I'm blindfolded for the navigation sections in these again. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I did a lot of practice with camera movements and the Sundowner boss fight. So I can rotate the camera 180 degrees semi-reliably. But I still need my brother for navigation because that was a perfect parry. I'm surprisingly low on health here. Well, not surprisingly because I can't see anything, but unusually. What? That was weird. Why was like his gun deflecting my sword? I don't know what I was trying to do there. Yeah, here I did rip him out. I killed him in one hit. Yeah, I'm better with lock-ons in this episode, but could still be better. I wish there was like some sound cue, lets you know when you're locked on or when you're not locked on.
Sundowner contacted you from the top floor. Time to make your way up there.
Here is just navigation. I got my brother to help out with this one. Up the stairs. Why was he having me walk it? It was weird. Why was he having me run into a corner? The camera was doing weird things here. That explains it. A few times he got frustrated, saying, "Why does the camera do this?" It was pretty funny to listen to. I don't know why. I don't know what is going. Wait, why don't I have a shadow? Okay, I do. I know that when I get to the Jetstream Sam episodes, he won't have a shadow at all. It'll only be a sword. That's because I have a cosmetic mod. I won't go through the trouble of explaining it.
elevator
I wish there was a way to
is
skip without
disabled,
skipping forward 30
which
seconds.
we
That's
should have expected, I
it's
suppose.
just too much
I
time.
will access the control unit. Perhaps you can hack an elevator and make
Okay,
it
I made
operational.
it to here.
Ooh, splendid idea. By all means, yes. Hmm? It seems the guards are storming the building. Titan,
So
get back to the
here,
entrance. Buy me some
I
time to
just
get
kinda-
the elevator operational. You can
Can't remember if
control
I-
the UGT as well,
I'm pretty
kid.
sure my
Give
brother
them
helped me
hell.
navigate to the, to where the turrets are. Maybe not, because the running in circles, I was spamming B while walking. Wow. This is awful aim. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. It's entertaining at the least, and I just gave up because I knew there were going to be guys showing up. I tried to do a perfect parry there, but I guess I'm just not that good at timing. It's weird how I can, like, a lot of the time I can't do Zandatsu's here, but later on I can do... Okay, hack was a success. I just kind of ran in circles. I'm lucky I ended up in the hallway. I asked my brother to navigate me towards the open elevator, which having my brother help me with navigation sections may seem a bit cheap, but he's never played the game. He has no idea what's going on.
Let me. You will need to destroy all of the
And I think that's enough of a balancing factor, because otherwise navigation would be impossible. There's no way to tell where you're facing at any given time, especially after a battle sequence. Unless you have a fixed camera, but then that's a gameplay affecting mod, unlike the largely cosmetic ones I have here. I don't think I have a... Maybe some of the... Whoa, what is going on with the floor? That was weird. Oh, and I have this turned on so my brother can look at the orange bars that lead to the tiles. But yeah, as I was saying, I think maybe I might have some Blade Wolf mod installed that might slow him down. Which, the Blade Wolf DLC is going to be the most painful, because there's parkour, which is not going to be fun blindfolded. I don't know how I'm going to do that, even with navigation, so... I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of glitch or something that I can use to... like, jump up really high. And I could use the, I don't know, it's one attack that Blade Wolf has. Yeah. And I knew that I'd be going into a battle sequence at some point here. I just realized that with Devil May Cry 5, lock-on isn't really going to be an issue, because you have to hold down a button for that. Oh, I thought I would have missed that. I think I forgot Ripper mode was going on, even though there's a subtle sound effect to let you know that's still happening. So... Whoa. That's a camera angle. Hopefully that doesn't show up as the thumbnail. That would be... I don't know. I think it lingered there just long enough. It might show up as one of the auto-generated YouTube thumbnails. So... yeah, I was telling my brother just follow the orange lines. I wasn't being clear because I was being stupid.
The security gate. It is composed of steel alloy bonded by a high-frequency electrical current. It should unlock once the power has been cut.
Those are actually kind of smooth camera movements for a blind person. Blindfolded person, not really blind. That was also smooth.
Good. One down, two to go. Keep at it, Raiden.
Awesome. 1 down, 2 to go.
There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it.
I thought I was much closer because of the voice line there. I don't think that window is... maybe it is cuttable. I'm not sure. I'll have to test that out in my spare time. And I thought I knew so much about the game.
Excellent. Just one more. Keep on coming.
Yeah, when Boris said that, I knew there'd be an enemy showing up. The enemy known as the Orange Box. I dodged the purple sphere of doom. That was intense. Whoa. I canceled the falling attack animation. I didn't know you could do that. And of course the raptor is entering Ripper mode. Because they can. I guess that's just... I guess that's just rage, not really Ripper mode. No way. I blocked the his attack with my attack instead of a parry. That was nice. The walls have reflections. That's interesting. Never noticed that before. I wonder how he knew to take me to this area, because it didn't seem like he was able to see the orange bars throughout a lot of that segment. Maybe he knows more than I think. Wow. How did that not cut the bookshelf? Here, I was like, what is that sound? I turned down the volume of this recording at least, but when it was in... Whoa, you could actually read the caution. Anyway, when it was actually in the game, it sounded a lot more intense.
Yes, that should take care of security. Now, head back to the gate.
I have no idea why this is taking so long. It's kind of uncomfortable. There we go. So I recently finished... Oh. I don't know why I'm an AR here, because I shouldn't have to be. I guess it's... I mean, there's the waypoint thing, and I knew about that. That might have been it. I don't know. I recorded this quite a while ago, so... like a few days ago. But now I'm finished with school, which is what's important. Yeah, my brother was kind of hesitant because he told me that there was a guy there, but there are guys everywhere. Kill them all just the same. Missed it. Yeah. Basically, well, why didn't he just tell me to press B there? That was weird. And here, just walk forward. I knew that. But I didn't walk for some reason. Instead, I ninja ran. Which, after I open the door, it should be a big chase sequence. This big chase sequence, I thought was going to be more painful than it actually turned out to be. Luckily, I just kind of happened to go in the direction. There is so much stupid luck in this series. It's not even funny.
You do not have to fight every enemy you encounter, Ryder. Try and keep moving.
My brother was also kind of helping me navigate. And I was getting cornered here. This was not good. And here you can hear the low health sound effect. That kind of let me know that I had to kill the guys. That was kind of a weird animation cancel. Ripper mode, and then 2% health. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, my brother is slightly helping me navigate this. Mostly it's just me trying to do stuff.
Nice of them to blow open the door for me, yeah? Idiots.
That voice line let me know that I was at the stairwell area, so I just had to basically run in a circle. And the reason I swung is because my brother told me there was a box. That gecko was surprisingly silent. Usually they're loud and everything. So there was a checkpoint there. That's nice to know. Yeah, I was told to basically turn to the right there. And then this was easily dispatched of with Ripper mode.
All these sliders in the area. Perhaps they could be put
That was so stupid, it's not even funny. This part, I knew it was going to be painful because it was all vision based. You have to navigate away from the red circles, but at least there was a checkpoint there.
What's wrong? Answer me! Raiden! Raiden! Keep climbing like that. It will be much easier for you. What's wrong? Answer me! Raiden!
And for this, my brother was basically telling me to go left or right or left or right, but he kept messing up his lefts and his rights. And yeah, that one, even if I was able to see that one, was probably a bit unavoidable.
Keep climbing like that. It will be much easier for you. Good, Raiden.
What? Raiden?
That was the closest until the last one.
Keep climbing like
He
that.
said good riding, which was good, I guess.
Raiden, respond. Raiden! Raiden!
I think this is the last one, but it might not be. I wonder... Ah, dang. I wonder if this is some kind of special event, or if it's just the map turned sideways. I think it has to be some kind of special event, unless they change the map somehow. But I don't think so. I'm thinking like modding wise, what would be the deal here? Could we implement wall running in the future? I hope the microphone didn't pick that up.
Great.
I turned right too early. Whoa. Yeah. I try not to call my brother over at most times. What am I saying? No, I don't. The little candles there, or whatever they are. I'm pretty sure they're candles. They rotate. You can probably cut them since they have such a low geometry. Or maybe that's just PlayStation 3 planning. You could not get away with that on harder difficulties. I think after I kill this guy, I get some kind of consecutive perfect parry thing. No, because more people spawn, and then after that, it's the longsword guy. That was interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting thing. I thought, because if you do the sliding attack and then aim the blade mode to be directly vertical, then it's pretty much a guaranteed Zandatsu. There we go. This, like, I know I did this 2 times. What? I thought I got it perfect. The other way, that was still pretty close. I know I did it 2 times in the previous episode, but it's still a great thing to see. I don't know why I was turning the camera right there. That was weird. And this next navigation bit is a bit long, so I'm going to skip past some of it. Seems I went a bit too far. So, cut through the door. Caution immediately gets initiated, but starts going down. Stealth in this game is so weird. I had the AR on to show my brother what could be cut and what
The
couldn't.
main exit is sealed. I very much doubt you can get through there. The catwalk above you is connected to a corridor meant for transporting materials. You can take that to the elevator. Enemy sighted!
That's interesting. Here I was desperately trying to activate Ripper mode the best I could. But for some reason I was going to Blade mode. It was so I could try and get a Zandatsu, but still. That was kind of awesome. I'm going to take the liberty of saying that I should skip past a lot of this navigation. There we go.
All right.
And so I got onto the boardwalk.
To reach the elevator.
My apologies, Raiden. I seem to know what are you. I from you capped. How well, right?
And I knew this is the elevator part.
You can reach the server room via the freight elevator just ahead.
Yep. Yeah. Basic blindfolded combat. Again, this is my brother navigating me. It's obvious, but still, I feel it should be stated. I was basically walking forward trying to spam B. Whoa. Just jumped out of the way of that guy's attack. Oh, maybe this was, yes, and I didn't do the YB finisher because I was just so excited that I was able to get the perfect parries that I forgot to think logically. What is the weird green stuff? Is it oil of some kind? Why does it leak it and then stop leaking it? Geckos are so weird.
Look up, Raiden! Another freight platform! Look out! Incoming!
That's kind of an interesting camera angle there. Yeah, and I was trying to do perfect parries there based on the sound. Yeah, no luck there. kind of weird that sometimes Ripper mode is like deactivates during Blade mode and sometimes it doesn't. It's a bit weird. That's probably my sister messing with the keyboard upstairs. Hopefully the microphone didn't pick up too much of that. Ooh, double Zandatsu. That was a... I remember being rather pleasantly surprised that that was happening.
Careful, Raiden. The elevator cannot take much more of this. Jump to that adjacent platform.
My brother let me know that I was right next to the big pillar thing, so I just did a charged up an attack. This was the most stressful part. I was surprised I got it on the first try, which I was able to. Which I think I was right at the end of the time limit. I couldn't have made it there. Luckily, I don't know, whenever you attack, it's always done in the general direction of an enemy. And it kind of leads you towards the enemies. I don't know why I didn't think of using Ripper mode. So that would have made everything so much easier. Sorry, my sister walked in to talk about something. I had to pause the recording, and then I went back a few seconds, so I can see that again. That was kind of cool.
Jump, Raiden, to the other elevator. Raiden, hurry!
And there, I was trying to jump to the other elevator, but it just wasn't low enough. There we go. That was incredibly lucky. This series has had a stupid amount of luck. I don't even know.
To the freight elevators. You pass to the server room leads right through them.
When that happens. And I drained up all my Ripper mode right when the gorillas came in. What? Well, I know they can block with their arms, but that was kind of weird. Remember when I first played the game, I thought that, I don't know, the thing I did with my hand, I forget what it's called, Thunderstrike maybe. But I thought that was the coolest thing ever. It was the first thing I bought in terms of new moves, anything like customized menu. Is it I think it's one of the first things you can buy, because I know some you have to unlock other moves before you can unlock that one. I don't know. Whenever I saw it, I made it my highest priority. I don't know what's going on here. I actually think it's just a bunch of navigation. I'm just gonna skip forward. Alright. What is... I don't know what's going on there. And then... I guess I thought the door was on the right of the button. And it was actually on the left. My brother told me there was a box there, so I just kind of cut it. I thought it was right in front of me, not right next to me, but luckily hitboxes are generous in this type of fighting games.
What? Miss Troll? She's...
No.
Here, I completely forget about lock-on. I might remember it halfway through the fight, I can't remember. I dodged the yellow attack by having the dwarf gecko leap onto me. Perfect parry. That's the good stuff. Luckily, the dwarf geckos drop health and fuel cell bars. Wow, that was kind of cool, but also mostly embarrassing. It's a lot of damage. Maybe one day when, I don't know, one day I will be able to do this, but I don't have any like additional health or fuel cells. Like basically I'm starting out from the beginning of the game. I'd like to find a better method. Here, I'm just waiting for Monsoon to spawn. Which, there he is. This one, I actually found a pretty good method to deal with this. I basically flick the stick in random directions and press X as much as possible. It's pretty reliable, actually. Which, that is something I came up with right there. So basically the reason I have Ripper mode enabled here is... I just dodged that attack in a weird way. The reason I had Ripper mode enabled there is because in one of the codec calls with Boris during the actual Monsoon fight, he mentioned something like if you do enough damage to Monsoon while he's in this phase, then it'll... There, I knew I got a perfect parry. I tried to blade mode, but I didn't have any fuel cells left. But anyway, if you do enough damage, it'll knock him out of his magnetic phase, his invulnerability phase. So here I'm not really locked on him, but luckily the camera does like its own automatic lock-on thing. I wonder if there even is a method of doing navigation blindfolded. I don't think there is. Because of the way the combat is. Whoa. That was really weird. Yippee.
Keep going, Ryan. You are almost to the server room.
Yeah, basically, I just run forward here. I'm gonna skip past all of his war, 9/11, whatchamacallit, right to the fight, the good stuff. This fight, I was really proud of. I was able to cut the shields. Yeah. And there, normally he doesn't do the top left and top right, it's the bottom two, that's why I did that. There, I figured it would be vertical, that was mostly a guess. I tried to cut the bottom two off because I didn't know I'd got the first one off because it blew up. It could have been X or Y here. It's more often X than Y. Yeah, I didn't know what was going on there. I guessed it was vertical again. It was correct. I cut off the top two this time. Here, I just kept attacking him because I think there's something in his AI where he won't put up the shields again until he's at like 60% or something. 60-ish. Yeah, I heard my health was low, so I took the banana paste, even though realistically I probably didn't need it. I was just being careful. Perfect parry, and I knew since he only had 2 left, at least I was 90% sure he only had 2 left, there could have been more. I knew it had to be vertical, so... Phase 2. That was really awesome that I was able to do that. There was quite a few fights of practice that I had to do there. And then from here, it's not even a fight. This is just sad. What's wrong with Raiden's left hand? And here, I didn't have my brother do this. I was just repeatedly pressing X and right trigger to fire the missiles. I don't know how clear it is that the missiles are being fired, but you can shoot them. I was moving in random directions, trying to avoid debris. And I actually think I don't get hit at all in this part. Whoa, the top right corner, that was weird. And here, YB like it always is. That was a really fun fight, only because of the blade mode shield thing. And here, I skip past all the dialogue, and then I try to knock some of his body parts out of the way. Since the mission's over, I can't remember if I did take the blindfold off or not to look at the remains. I did. Because I remember the bit of his leg there. But that was only because the mission was over and there was nothing left to do. So, yeah, that's part 5. I will do part 6 next, and yeah, that's the end of this.